Busted eyes and ish. We on MTV and NewsISH. Busted eyes and ish. We on MTV and NewsISH. Busted eyes and ish. Busted eyes and ish.
Guys, when the last time you got a phone call from your ex?
I actually got one recently. I got a text from him recently.
Saying what?
Whoa. He said he saw me in the mall and he's like, yo, you're looking good. I'm like, thanks.
Any khali khali?
And it's not gonna get a damn thing from me.
I'm proud of you.
I don't talk to exes, eh?
What?
Like, if we break up, I don't know you.
Good dance.
Yeah, nice. Okay.
Like, you could be hit by a car and I'll be like, I don't know who that is.
I don't know.
I don't
You
know
can't
who this
identify
is.
the
Hey
body.
everyone! Welcome to another episode of MTV Bases News. The news you never knew you knew.
Never.
On channel 322. We've got an awesome show lined up.
Hosted by my influencer.
I said my phone, but I said influencer.
Broke influencers.
Let me introduce our lovely influencers for you. We have Sia Beile. He goes the extra mile to make sure he keeps us in style. There we have it.
I dress better than your boyfriend.
Hey, shots fired so early in the show. Then we have King of Social Media, not just for fun. He's always got the 411, the one and only rather, Tinashe
Only in one, yeah.
You know what happened? My brain was trying to speak, then autocorrect happened. Yes. And then she's got long hair, don't care. When you see her in the streets, don't stare. The one and only Farida Mitsile. Yes. Yes. And then last but not least, hot property babes or stand-up comedy. Jack, Logo. Yes. So humble, so humble.
I'm surprised.
MJ. MJ.
So today we're talking about some of the highlights, saving water.
Yes.
Very important.
Very important.
Also, we figure out how to fill up the whatever. Fill up the stadium,
Anything.
fill up the bank
Fill up my
account.
pocket.
Fill up your pocket. What are you trying to fill up?
A lot of things.
Rather not to
We talk about breakups and makeups, all the things
that's a
involved.
sensitive topic.
We figure out all the things you can do alone if you are not having the best of time in your life. Maybe you just like to play Pokemon in the streets. Emma Kai, we're not trying to find Pikachus. We're just getting the chicken that we can slaughter.
Find the chicken, eat that guy.
That's how we do.
That's your Pokemon.
And of course, we got an amazing guest on the show, the one and only Chomi. Yes! It's gonna be amazing. But before that, Tinashe is gonna tell us a little bit more about our awesome guest today. There we have it.
What's up? It's Tinashe Wenger on the POV camera, and today, I am hyped, I am excited because we are meeting a real true life legend. Listen, I think we are too liberal with this word legend in South Africa because anybody makes 100,000 views on YouTube, now they're a legend. No. We're talking to the real deal, Chomi. I remember growing up and watching this girl in Arthur's music videos. She was talented, she was bright, but I could never have predicted that she would have such an illustrious career. She is one of South Africa's biggest female artists, and damn, like even in 2016, she's making history, man. This girl became the first 999 Records artist to collaborate with an artist from Kalawa Jasmine in 19 years. Since Arthur and Lebu days, that's how long it's been. She is breaking things. She's got a new song with Professor. In fact, she's got 2 new tracks with Professor. I can't wait to hear them. Apparently, she's even going to be performing on the NewsISH stage. I just want to know one thing, though. What has she done for South African dancers? Like, how many dancers has she helped boost their careers in the industry? Because she's mentored a lot, she's taught a lot, and she's even said she's willing to give a couple of more classes, you know what I mean? Let's head over to the NewsISH studios, let's ask her some questions, and let's see if anybody on the panel has a crush on her. I'm gonna put my money on Sia Beile. I think he's gonna spend the whole episode crushing on this girl. It's Tinashe Wenger. Let's head back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, the one and only Chomi! Oh, love it.
How you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I saw this. I feel like we're doing salsa. We're like, For our next segment, we asked some quick fire questions. You can either answer yes, no, or no comment. You ready?
I hope so.
You can do it. Just believe. We'll start with Tinashe Wenger. What is your question, sir?
It's not a yes or no question. It's a quick question.
Okay.
How many dancers would you say that you are responsible for in South Africa over like the course of your career?
All of them.
Over 50.
There we
Over
go.
50. We heard it?
That's dope.
Cool.
Do you still want to teach dancing, yes or no?
Do I still want to teach dancing? I do.
You have had a very consistent career over the years. You know, we see a lot of people blow up and then fall off. How have you kept it consistent throughout the time?
Sure, I wish I could say I'm the one that was responsible for that. But obviously it goes back to the environment that you you're surrounded by, the company that you at, and obviously 999 Music believes in me, and they've been supporting me. I mean, Uada is the one that actually decided that you must go in the studio.
Yeah.
You know, and it was, for me, it was sort of like, okay, no, we're just gonna play around. And then the next thing is we're releasing this, and I was like, you sure? Sure. But I was very excited about it. I mean, you know, it was the very first time where a dancer at 999 graduates into being a singer, and for the first time in my life, I started dancing and singing to my own song.
That's awesome. So, interesting week that happened. Casper in your vest, he filled up the dome. That was dope. Orlando, sorry.
Yeah, he did fill up the dome.
He did fill up the dome too.
You're very correct.
He did fill up the dome.
Last year though.
Yes, and Orlando Stadium.
That was big. That was big.
What do you guys think it was
massive? No, man.
I was very nervous. I didn't think he'd be able to do it.
Yeah.
When he said 80% sold on the day of fill up Orlando, I was like, oh no, what's going to happen to the other 20? But people came through. I saw a lot of posts from a lot of celebrities, you know, saying
support,
and you know, it was nice. It was cool.
That's fresh.
I couldn't go.
Yeah, neither could I. But it was so well organized from beginning to end.
AKA supposedly becoming an independent artist.
But this whole AK thing is very tricky. You can't, as an artist, you can't just be independent. There's contracts that are signed. So I'm afraid that there's still going to be a lot of drama there. I mean knowing Fifth Season, knowing Benza.
The way it went down also was a bit you know, crazy and stew-like, fake with, you know, like.
I will commend him that I think a lot of artists, you know, I'll always pay, you know, homage to guys like Arthur and Mosquito, who even though artists are signed to them, artists are able to build their own businesses and become their own brands. Whereas a lot of artists in South Africa don't get to do that. You know, when they die, they have nothing left. So I see why AKA wants to build his own legacy and do his own thing, but I hope he's doing it in the right manner with lawyers and not be sued for everything that he, you know.
But he's off to a good start, to be fair.
Not that we know of.
Not that we know of. People get sued every day, but we don't know. Those non-disclosure agreements, NDAs.
If you breach them, that's true.
Then also, last but not least, Movember is back. Are you going to be growing anything, Tinashe?
Yeah,
look, I've already started.
You're well on your path.
The 3rd, 4th of November now, depending on when you're watching this.
Pharaoh will be growing something. You can even grow it down there just to show solitude, support of men's cancer.
Can I just ask though? I don't want to be prickly, but is Movember really for everybody, or is it for a certain group?
No, I've seen great men of color.
Yes.
Taking part.
The healthiest beards. They must just keep posting their stuff. Like, I
got it.
Do you like beards? Is beards a thing?
I'm not really sure.
You're not sure?
Does it depend on the person?
Can the government make him come cut off my beard? Tony doesn't like it. I'm trying to win that.
Struggle beards on this round table. Let's not talk about it, you know.
Wow. All right. Let's not. Let's go to a break rather. We'll see you guys right after this with our struggle beards.
The break pays the bills, mama.
Look at these whiskers. Hello everyone, welcome back from the break. You're still watching MTV Base's NewsISH, the news you never knew you knew. Interesting episode today. AKA Casper in your vest. They did the thing. They hugged it out.
So happy.
It's big for music. Like, have you ever beefed with anyone just in general?
No, I don't do beefs.
You don't do
Look like a beefer, she doesn't.
But guys, I mean, in all honesty though, let's be real. He had no choice. Because AKA to commend Casper, what he did was incredible, and everyone in hip hop was supporting. So for him not to support would have gotten people against him. So I think it was obvious that, I mean, you gotta recognize.
A part of me feels like 2 years is enough for a beef. Like, we've stretched it enough. There's only so much we can fight over.
And eventually,
and it's South Africa. Do you know what I'm saying? It was us going, oh no, Casper, no, we don't want.
Casper's beef now. You know, he's slimming down. He's vegetarian.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just not part of his diet.
Now it's just easier to hug it.
You know.
All right. Other breakup: Helen Zille and Lindy with Mazibuko. Do you guys care? Yes, no?
Nah, mate, I'm cool.
I don't care about Helen Zille. Helen can go shove it.
We also, other breakup, we had Adam Habib and the Wits SRC. They said, choose us. Free fees. Have you been involved? Fees must fall. Do you care? Are you involved?
Sheesh, I just feel very sorry for people that cannot afford fees, because I know how it is.
Yeah.
And I think I just hope that they're able to come up with something that's going to benefit everybody.
Yeah.
I think this is simple. the government must just give free education. Finish and clear. We spend so much money on things that actually do not matter. And point is, you know, a couple of years back, the ANC not only once but twice has promised free education. Now deliver. And also, like, it makes sense. If you invest in education, people get jobs, people become entrepreneurs, more money, economy grows bigger, and some are rich.
It's
you
like
know,
a domino
not
effect.
just to drive I'm a PM. Now I can get a G class like so easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, you must give us the money. Sifuna levels.
Tinashe, have you ever broken up with anybody and then come back?
I've broken up but never come back.
Really?
I don't, like, once we're done, we're done. I don't come back.
Look at the resolute Tinashe. You had your chance, girl. You never get all that yes. You don't get all that yes. Tinashe, I'm sorry, I feel like that was a terrible impersonation.
Wow. Honestly,
of Tinashe.
It's okay. It's all right.
he never does.
That's how I am.
He never does. Guys, we don't know what happens in Tinashe's bedroom. There's all kinds of candles.
So you know what happens.
What do you know? Yeah, thank you.
Guys, can I ask Tommy a quick question?
Yes.
Tommy, have you ever been dumped? If you have, what was the worst breakup you've ever had and how did it happen?
Yeah, once, but I was young then. I was still in primary school.
Employment doesn't count.
And then the boy was like, you know what, girl, please stay away. And I became Chomi.
Yes. Where are you now? Uregisa Mazemba. You couldn't be with Chomi. You are selling the chakwana. Hey.
But whatever happened between us?
I love these
And
questions.
then I was like, oh, well, you tell me. And that time, I won't like the wind is there. Ihamba ithi. Iminiskirt ihamba la. Ngishaya kanje ngithi oh ngize kade ngahlangana nawe when I look like this. Imagine ngabe bengifake nje.
Shame. Chomi is glowing. You are Mbashile. Why? Didn't know what you had.
Guys, do you know? Guys, I know
Kisses.
this is the worst thing. I've dumped someone on Twitter.
How young is this guy that he was breaking up with people on Twitter? We did not have these devices in our time. But
Guys,
moving
I'm
along.
like
we're
9 years old.
We're gonna move along. So, like we said, Casper filled up the dope. What does it mean for the culture? What does it mean for South African music?
It means a lot for South African music. It means that now, as South African people, we believe a lot more in our South African music.
Yes.
We're giving our artists so much more platforms to give and push their music. Also, it's like, it brings us together, man. There's like a...
That's true.
It's almost like a World Cuppy feeling, you know? Like, oh, excitement.
South Africa has that chaos around big events.
Yeah.
Do you like feel it when if it's gonna be like a World Cup final or a big
festive.
news, when everyone pulls in together to support? You know, like what I liked about Casper, everyone supported. There was no politics aside. You know, even his exes supported. Like just Boite, as you saw, was MC. So it was actually quite a great thing to like when we come together, South Africa. I think we can conquer. We need more of that. But when fees must fall, everyone must come together. Data must fall, everyone must come together.
Do you guys see a female artist being able to do that, like filling up?
it's possible.
I think it's about you.
How do you know? Wait,
What are you doing?
I'm just here. Probably why you're saying that, and you know, no, but like, when if it can happen, when do you think it can happen? Like, might happen?
I can't give you predictions, but I can definitely tell you it can happen.
Top
If
5
anything-
artists.
Girl, top of my list.
Yeah, but I'm part of the panel.
Rebecca Malope.
Yeah, but I would say also.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Fill up.
The reason why I'd say you is because you've got the songs to back it up. I think a lot of female artists right now are still starting up. They don't have a lot of hits or songs that people know. You are one of the only artists that everyone in the country knows, from Mqanduli to Soweto to
But you can still argue with
Randburg.
that and say people are always looking for fresh things. People are always looking for new things. You know, and I think it's actually very safe. If it would be very safe for a person like Babes to do it now rather than wait 4 years for 4 years. You understand?
It's fresh.
Or what
Because
we
she's
could
still-
do is have, like, let's say in the example you've given, you've got Babes or Duma, and then you have Chomi, who's going to be part of the performances. Think like if we could start off with bringing the biggest South African women who are doing big
in
things
music.
and fill up a
Across the
stadium.
genres.
If we could do that, then we're off to
Imagine,
But we're still on 3.
But imagine a show where it says, imagine a show headline is the Queens of Mzansi fill up Orlando.
Yeah.
Then you have DJ Sindo as a DJ on the lineup. You have DJ Zinhle, you've got Chomi, you've got Babes Udu.
all of them.
You
All
got
of them.
all of these guys
Malo.
It would
and
be
you
so
build a show
dope. It would be
together.
so dope.
That would be great. weight, you know what I'm saying? But then...
We can do it. We're gonna fill it up.
I think we should.
Guys,
Let's do it. Let's do it ourselves.
that's our thing. MTV. We're filling up things.
There we go.
In fact, I'm having yes. I'm having a housewarming this week, so if you guys want to fill up the furniture, give me a call. Also, Farida Mitzileng is going around challenging people to fill up things. Let's see how she does.
Hi. Okay, look, I've found an office where I'm looking for things for people to fill up because Casper just filled up Orlando Stadium. So, ooh, look at that. I'm going to run around the office asking people if they can fill up my items. I have a box, a wallet, a plastic, a head, a bottle, and a scarf tea. Let's go. Shanizi!
What up?
Casper, Owense, fill up the stadium. Fill up the plastic. Are, yeah! One item down. When I fill up the head.
What am I
Kenya, anything you want. Fill up the head, babe.
It's already
Babes, put whatever you want in there. Fill up my head. So yo, give me what you have.
How much do you want?
Give me 150.
I can write a promissory note. I owe you. Pay 150 for service render.
What? I cannot. People are wasting my time. Oh wow, what a wow. I'm just going to fill up my own box. Because asking people to do things for you seems to be a bit of a tough thing.
Fill up the scarf.
Yeah, because no one wants to help me, so I'll fill up my own things. Take my things and fill up my house. Okay, I'll just collect it after.
That was Farida Mitzileng trying to fill things up. How was it?
Listen, I mean, people are like very reluctant to fill things up, you know, unless it comes to that time. But hey, man, hey, just
You tried.
just fill up my pocket, bank account, give me some money.
Fill up your data.
Hey, man, fill up my phone.
People are trying to save, guys. In fact, they're trying to save water even.
Yeah, that's big right
I don't know how I feel about bathing in groups though.
You don't.
You don't have to. Who said both in groups?
Joe Water, guys. Joe Water. Yeah,
tweet,
Joe
yeah.
Water tweeted bathing in groups is advisable.
Guys who runs the Joburg Twitter account, they actually quite lit.
No, they are. They're
telling
dope.
you.
They told me not to be stupid and shower with someone. Like,
Really? That's crazy.
Don't be silly.
Save the water.
I'm like, guys, just out of nowhere, they're like, see, I'm stopping so selfish. Why aren't you showering with people? I'm like, why am I showering?
Open invitation. The whole municipality went into your DMs.
Come shower with
Tell you to
us
shower with us. Shout out Joburg Water.
tonight.